Well, thank you very much, Frank. You know, I'd like to really personally thank Pam. I kind of got a hold of my sisters, which I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to come up here and speak. You know, classmates before us, fellow classmates behind us, you know, with the North Putnam. My family's here, all four of them. It's always supported me. Lovely wife. It's, you know, they say that someone's always behind me, but I will tell you she's been by my side the whole time. Also, my niece and stuff. So I truly, it's such an honor and a privilege to represent the North Putnam High School class of '74. You know, I really want to thank the Alumni Committee for organizing this event, inviting me to take part of this. It's always great to see old faces, reminisce about the good old times in high school, but I truly wasn't the valedictorian, nor was I voted the prom king. I definitely didn't have the best smile, and I was not a star athlete. Like so many of you, I was just a normal kid, and more concerned with girls, boys, rock and roll, fast cars, and trying to get away with as much as I thought I could. I would like to reminisce, thanks Jimmy, a little bit about 1970 was a time of economic upheaval across the country, increasing political awareness. Like so many of ours before, our generation was scarred by the violence of war. Amidst the daily grind of our early high school career, a war raged half a world away. In many ways, it raged here at home as well. It was a difficult and confusing time in our nation's history, especially for young teens, trying to understand it all. And really, fortunately for us, here at North Putnam High School, so many people were willing to guide us, mold us, and give us a place to feel safe. In the year 1974, held many interesting events. Most of them, the world population reached over 4 billion. The World Trade Center opened in New York City. The Cleveland Indians held a disastrous nickel beer night in Cleveland, which I was there 2 weeks ago, 4 days before that event. They're still talking about it. Nixon was forced to resign. Mickey Mantle was voted into the Hall of Fame. Hank Aaron broke Babe Ruth's record. And something even more amazing happened. I graduated from high school. In many ways, since that, it seems like forever since graduation. But in other ways, it seems like it was just yesterday. You know, I really contemplated on what I was going to speak about tonight. Would I discuss how many cherished moments from our times here? Should I speak about many trials that we faced together at our class? However, the most prudent topic that really came to mind is how much this school, along with all the educators, surrounding community, cared for us and prepared us for the world. I stand before you today to recognize how fortunate I am to have been raised in such caring and peaceful community. Looking back, I can see just how the teachers and the faculty built within us a great foundation to build from. They created an environment that would not only be a safe haven for us, but also instilled within us the desire to become lifelong learners. They pressed us to become more than we even imagined we could be, and spurred within the bold desire to continue challenging ourselves in all facets of life. I really remember several teachers who refused to allow me to coast by and expect the very best of me. In turn, you know, as a commanding general in Indiana Army National Guard, I hold who I command to those very same standards. I only expect the best out of them, and I will not let them fall short where I know their abilities can take them. I want to thank those educators who built within us a solid foundation for our current successes. So thank you to those who worked so hard to truly give us a solid start. A huge thanks also goes to all the coaches, mentors, and various other faculty who made our experience with these walls such a good one. During my high school career, I had the benefit of participating in football and wrestling. As a young, precarious teen, I needed an outlet of competitive in and a place to develop into a young adult. My coaches here at North Putnam helped develop into a leader. I owe so many of my current leadership successes to those who learned on the mat and on the football field. Without those pivoting experience in my younger days, I'm not sure what kind of trouble my unfocused energy would have gotten me into, and trust me, I got into enough anyway. So in closing, I want to thank you all for being here. Tonight, we gather to remember the wonderful time we spent here at North Putnam High School. We remember all the times together we laughed, cried, danced, and got into trouble. Most of all, we remember how these times molded us into what we've become. Together we learned many of our personal values that still hold dear, and many of the friendship that we will always cherish. While we were in a high school 40 years ago, we had clothes that were far out, music that was funkadelic, and the grooviest cars known to man. So tonight, let us greet one another with a smile, take a look back at all the times when life was just a little simpler, and remember the young person within that looked at the world perhaps a little more innocently. So, thank you very much.